Okay. Hello. Sorry. Y'all, I was on a blind run. I had to go potty real quick, and it was running up, so I had to make a blind run through the house. How's everybody doing? Oh, y'all. Oh, my back is against the wall. So we got a lot to talk about. My system shut down twice. The second time, literally, I was replying back to a comment and saying yes, that I was going to be live, and everything went blank. I said, oh my God. Let's see. So we weren't supposed to be leaving till Monday. I'm just starting mid-sentence here. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to be leaving until Monday afternoon. Well, with the fact that you guys know he's the owner-operator, so he's not normally driving. So with that fact, we got to pick up the truck at the garage and drop it off and pick it. All I know is we're leaving 24 hours early. So I have to be ready at 3 p.m. Eastern time, my time, tomorrow, with bags packed, ready to roll out. I am about to have 97 strokes. Okay, and I have more information. I've got a list of itinerary of the state. I'm not going to tell towns. I'm going to tell states. That's a large area. That I will be going and exactly what we're doing. I've got more flyers. If I can get my mouth to work right. So listen, we have a normal broadcast. Katie, I slept all day pretty much today. Anybody that I've been emailing back and forth that needs answers, receipts, confirmations, anything like that, once I finish this broadcast, I will be I'll return emails. Certain stuff, I'm not going to it's a trip for summer. Just hang with me, Eden. If you missed the last live, you're a little bit behind, but if you just hang in there, you'll get caught up. So there's a couple things I had, a thing that we had looked at, but I'd never got to fully discuss in the last live stream concerning Jody Sue and her family. There's a couple of news articles and videos that we're going to look at. Okay. Well, I'm not going to Florida, so Cherokee girl, I'm going to be hitting Southeast states and Midwest entry states, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But the good thing is, a lot of the... okay, let me try to figure out a place to start. Y'all, I'm going at 9,000 miles an hour. I just took an energy shot, so it's like woo-woo. If you count my state, I'm going to be doing a state a day. And you guys, let me say this. I'm just really excited. I'm trying to take a breath and slow down, but there's so much that I have to do and talk about. And Miss Katie Kitty, I already know what they didn't. I guarantee you, me, Cherokee Girl, and Oklahoma, and you, and I don't know who else, but we'll figure it out, know what you were talking about when you said pie in the sky need to pump their brakes. I've seen it. I've been saying it. That they every time they comment, people keep telling me that, no, you're just taking it wrong. You're just taking it wrong. No, this bitch be throwing slick shade. Thinking she cute. Thinking she Amber Turd. You know? I hadn't seen that comment back or not, Miss Katie, yet, but I had it. We will see it because I've got it queued up to show and to discuss that and a couple others. She be throwing that slick shade. She thinks she like Amber Heard. She thinks she smarter than somebody or above somebody. Bitch, you're not above nobody. We all know you throwing slick shade. You entertain us. You entertain me. That's the only reason you haven't been sent to the block party. And you don't have the balls to even step up into a live stream and identify yourself as the person making the comments. So therefore, you ain't even a real bother to me. You know, because you damn sure ain't going to have the balls to walk up to me at Walmart. Like all the people that want to send me these nasty emails, tell me you hope I kill myself. Go suck one. Okay? Real talk. Whoever Chicory is, you know. First of all, she was saying in the last live stream that I was begging for an inhaler. No, ma'am. And I wasn't asking for money to help get one. Somebody asked me, did I have an inhaler? Was I going to need one for my trip? And the answer was no. No. Thank you, M. DeJean. I had just got an inhaler, and M. DeJean actually sent me one. So I'm good. I'm good on inhalers. Like I can put one in my purse and one in my luggage as a backup. I will stop reading them, I promise. So here's something interesting we're going to discuss though, because I brought it up in last live stream and I talked about it in the videos. So I'm going to put, this is going to be the first topic I'm going to discuss. What's up, Lil Feather 420? What's up? So, you guys know, and I have the emails to prove it. We were talking about Summer's vigil and how I planned to go, but the person emailed me they weren't going to be able to go. And then they showed up in the chats offering people to go. And then they came in the chat that night I was talking about it with some little snarky remarks. Well, guess what? In the emails, 2 separate emails, they tell me how they've talked to Shay and from Shay's Safe Place, and that Shay's car's broke down and she's needing to ride to the vigil. Do I care if she'd ride with me? And I'm like, no, I love her, blah, 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 you know, cool. It was after that they canceled and went ghost on me. So finally, 2 nights ago, I got to talk to Shay. Okay? On the phone, live in person from Shay's Safe Place. We were on the phone, and if she happens to drop in, I'm sure she'll let y'all know. We were on the phone for over 3 hours. We shared some information. She didn't take it, broadcast it. I shared information. I didn't take it, broadcast it. What I will tell you is we were able to connect. Yeah, Shay's good people. She's cool as hell. Exactly like she sounds and acts in her live stream is exactly the person you get when you're talking to her. Can't say nothing nicer about her. Honest to goodness. That being said, I asked her. I read her these emails. I bet you they did, Katie. I read her these emails that was sent, gave her the name that the person chats under, gave them their email name and what they claim is their government name. All 3. Shay does not know any of those names. Nobody emailed her asking her about a ride to Summer's vigil if she needed one. Nobody did any of that by this name. Any individual associated with these 3 names that I have for this person. So, I do believe it was a full-fledged setup. I think they probably intended to go at me and Shay and make us look bad to the community. So, it would definitely be somebody that didn't like myself or her. There was somebody that did a similar thing to her, but under a whole different name set. Yeah, Katie, I don't think the setup was physical harm. I don't think that was the goal. I think the goal was to make, at least me, look like a liar to you guys. I think they expected me to be like, oh, I'm going to the visual, you know. And I also think they were after a recording. I think that they contacted me, and then the very next day hit me up talking about that this creator might want to ride and saying Shay's name. Oh God, Cherokee, just keep us posted, baby. I think that they thought that I would say some nasty shit about Shay. That's what I think it was about. I think it was a setup to get me to say something derogatory. That's right. Everybody throw some praying hands up for Cherokee real quick and in a hurry. That baby's good and gets in and out the hospital, and it's just a little cut or stitch. I know about them eating. I had one follow me the last time I went to Tennessee, all the way from Elizabethton, from where I left Kingsport all the way to Elizabethton, to the line where I was crossing into North Carolina. And everybody, if it says spam and symbols and shit, just ignore Streamlabs. When you put more than 3 symbols in a row, it's going to say something. So, I do think that they were trying to get me to say something nasty about another creator. Katie, I don't know for certain at this point. I can't prove it. I know that if y'all will notice, the last live stream where all the shit popped off, they were saying that Oklahoma was typing stuff and being mean. Well, Oklahoma couldn't even be typing stuff, because at the time she was supposed to have been making the snarky comments and mean comments. Guess what? She was on the phone with me through her Facebook, which tied up her internet to where she couldn't have made those comments. It wasn't possible. Couldn't have made them. There was no comments in the chat other than her asking, are you the same one that comes in Griffey's chat? I think whoever that was, came in. I know who the person was that says, yeah, I'm blocked under my other name. You sure are. There's reasons. And what happened is the exact reasons. The one person came in, even had a wrench, remember? As soon as I said, y'all remember at the beginning of the chat, I said it to where they had to wait. Oh, did you? You have to send that to me. As soon as I said I said it to where, and I need to make sure it's set that way right now, to where it's subscribers only. You got to wait 3 hours to come in. If you notice, that one person came in, and then 2 came. It was Chrisopia, who she used to be. I can't even remember what the name. This needs to be told or something. She came in during the whole Chase fiasco, and Chase is who brought her in. So I'd already been skeptical and watching. There had been some things, fugazi things, going on. And I had been watching her, even though I hadn't said something. And then I saw her modding, like as one of the top mods in Andrew Hilt's chat. And that was it. What is up, Tracy? We have missed you, Miss Tracy. I've been emailing you. I don't know if you get them. Some of my emails are going through. Some are not. Yeah, Pandrew. Exactly, Katie. And when I saw that, that's when I did the blocking. I did it. I chose to do it. Can't say to nobody else. They came in with an agenda to start drama because they don't want me to tell. You notice? I said I was going to tell everything that I knew and put everything out there about the fake FBI agent. And that's when shit went crazy in that last live. Real talk. That's when it went crazy. And that's because they don't want me to tell. You good, Scuba? Honey, I wasn't worried about it. I was misunderstanding everything at that moment. I mean, I was so emotional. We had just found out that Roe v. Wade had been overturned. We had just found out that I had just found out that that was a setup. People were coming at me left and right, sideways. My emotions were all over the place. So I misunderstood everything at that point. Because I was like, how did this person have a wrench? And I had to go back and look. You can change your names. Somebody kept telling me, no, they never changed their name. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. And I was skeptical, but they changed their name about 5 times altogether. It was just like, sorry. I'm trying to. All right. Somebody might see they have a wrench now that did have one previously. I had to reset my whole system up. It's crazy the way certain things work and end up playing out. But yeah, Katie, that was one that was insane. Truth seeking granny. Yeah, I know who you are. I know who most everybody is. Truth seeking granny. Send me a Facebook message because I'm confused. So, yeah, which troublemaker, though, is the thing I'm trying to figure out. If it's who I think it is. Just email me or not email, Facebook message me the name. If you can, Truth Seeking Granny. Because I don't want to be off. Right. Hey, and Sassy Brenda, I'm glad you got your phone. I sent you a message back. Yes, they have been muffin top. I have to go back after every single broadcast and go through who was blocked, who was everything, and figure out who did it to see if there's a pattern. Yeah, not everybody's got a wrench. Some of them look like they have wrenches eaten and it's members. And right now, that reminds me, I got to see what it's set to. I'm just making sure that we got. Let's see. I'm trying to go for live streams. Make sure that it's set. Let's see. Making sure that it's set for subscribers only. Let's see. because sensitive subscribers only actually helps to keep out the trolls. I can just find it. Okay, that's not it. Oh. Probably let me look. Y'all can't block mods. I can block mods. I have to unmod them and block them. Hold on, let me mute right quick. Okay. How's back? Oh, I can't remember how to get in there. See if I have to set it for individual live. Hey, whatever. Oh, it's making me mad. Stop doing this. Why is it not letting me open it? Okay, refresh the page. Yeah, whatever. Reload. It may kick us out, but I don't know what's hung up. YouTube is being a bear today. I'm trying to set it up. Go. Where is it at? Sorry, y'all. It makes me do this after I start the live stream for some reason. Or maybe there's a way to do it otherwise, but I don't know the way to do it otherwise. Here we go. Subscribers only. Yay, finally. Okay. Now, yay. We should be set for subscribers only, not members only. In other words, you don't have to pay to be in here. You just have to hit the free subscribe. Okay. I missed what Katie said, so I'm catching up with her. Okay. All right. Now, finally, so it's set now to subscribers only, so nobody can come in and do all the crazy mess. I got, let's see which one I want to do first. Several videos I want to share and to talk about. Also some news articles. So let's see. I'll start this one first. This is about the reward fund money. Common Sense True Crime put out a couple great vids. This is one of them. That I'm going to share. And then also just a heads up to everybody. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Right now I'm going on a wing and a prayer. I will be leaving. I'll be going on an 18-wheeler. My friend actually owns the truck. Driver issues. Basically, he's having to go out and drive and get that money. It's there. People just got to be, approved and able to go get it. As of now, these are a list of the states that I will be going to. I will be in Ohio, Georgia, Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, and of course, North Carolina. We will be hitting all the main highways that are basically business routes, that are the busiest, going to and from those states. I currently have 265 flyers to hand out of summers. That's what I've been able to purchase. We're going to be stopping at truck stops, gas stations, in and out markets, and fast food, drive-through enabled type restaurants all along those highways. I'm working on getting some literature, hopefully. I'll have to pick it up while I'm on the road. I wasn't supposed to leave till Monday afternoon. Logistics and when he's got to go to be able to drive and make the route have changed, and I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. Any help that anybody can send would be greatly appreciated. You know, always 1 penny up to 1,000. If you had a way to send me a gift card to the grocery store, that'd be great. Like things, I got a list of what I got to get and what I never got. I mean, I've already got sugar. I've got paper plates or styrofoam, either way. Small individual mayonnaise, salt, pepper, sugar, mustard, ketchup containers, toilet paper. Everything I have to do, I'm having to do compact. Shampoo, conditioner. I've already got airplane bottles, and I put that in, and my toiletries are all good. Baby wipes, little man, we buy those by the case. He luckily contributed what Nene needs to take with her. I've got to get bologna and cheese, ham, turkey, and chips. I've already got a lot of snacks. I was saving the meats to buy last, right before we went on the road. I've already got the coffee. We don't have a coffee maker on the truck, so I'm making a sacrifice. But what I was able to do, is they have the instant coffee in the packs, kind of like Kool-Aid and Crystal Light. So I was able to get some of those. I got the individual little packages of creamers. Sometimes I understand it's more expensive and I'm working on a budget, but I also have to look at space. Yes, I do have a cooler, Katie Kitty, and I've got ice from the ice maker, our refrigerator. I'm just bagging ice, you see. So I'm putting bags. I've got bags of ice, and I'm also using those to keep the products in the cooler cool. I got some tuna fish and chicken salad and crackers, stuff like that for snacks. Some packs of crackers. TV dinners, I got minimal because free refrigerator space between his cooler, my cooler, and the mini fridge that's in there. We got plenty of refrigerated space. Freezer space is minimal. So working off of that. We are leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll be back. Was supposed to be back late Friday, early Saturday. Now it's going to be late Saturday, early Sunday. So I'm going to be gone a full 7 days. Guys, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm taking a lot of leggings, a lot of my dresses, shorts, dinner material, stuff that I can layer if I'm cold. And it also takes up minimal space in a backpack. You guys are going to see me on the road. I'm going to be taking the laptop and the microphone and my lighting. I've got micro stuff on that, taking that. Also taking a microphone that works with my cell phone so that I can interview on the road and I can do live streams from the truck. Tracy, honey, I just appreciate the fact that y'all were here and you're showing support and love and not laughing at me, because I knew people were going to think that I was just, gone. And that's what I am doing, True Seeking Granny. I got packs of oatmeal because we got a microwave. We got bottled water already. So I got popcorn, packs of popcorn. I've got the instant drinks you just add to the water, and the coffee the same way, creamer, oatmeal, popcorn. Little man had some individual chips and stuff that he doesn't really like and eat, small bags, so I just threw them in the mix. I've got a mixed up bag of gummy snacks. I got them on clearance, and I threw them in one Ziploc bag all together. I know YouTube hates my ringtone, you guys. I know. I got to turn it down. Sorry. And I am, and we're going to talk about a comment that was made when I get back. That's the one that Katie was getting pissed off about, because something always goes wrong. Well, first of all, anytime you take a vacation and you on the road driving, you could always have a flat or something happen. It's not my vehicle and I'm not driving. That's one. Two, I'm not going with somebody I don't know. I've known this person close to 30 years. I mean, let's see. 26. I've known him about 24, 25 years. Okay. Yeah, if I have money, True Seeking Granny. Anything I forget, I can't pick up. Got you. I'll talk to you after. Oh, thank you. Cassie, that thing broke my heart, darling. Thank you for your contribution. And I don't know if anybody else seen it or not, but honey, that broke my heart. I heard that he didn't go for it, Oh, God, Katie. Thank you, Miss Cassie. It finally come up on the screen, and I got it on the screen. Thank you so much. I know. I said she'd been throwing slick shade for the longest, and a lot of people thought that I was just being rude or mean. Miss Pam just messaged me, if you're in the chat, I will hit you back when I get off here, and we'll see if I can meet you while I'm in Indiana. That would be awesome. A lot of you guys were telling me that you thought I needed to get away. And I'm stubborn. I can't afford a vacation. But this is free room and board, not having to worry about the gas. And right, Muffin Top, I've been there for a minute. Yeah, Katie got a wrench. I didn't know if y'all seen that or not. But here's the thing. Free travel, free gas, no room and board, you know what I mean, that I have to pay for. And here's the bonus for me. I get to do something positive for summer. And yeah, Jeannie, hopefully, yes. Yes. Send me a Facebook message or an email so I can figure it out and get up with you guys. I think it's a chance for me to do something positive for summer. Yeah, it's legit. And I don't know what you mean, but yeah. I know him, and his mom was Woman of the Year here in my town. She's actually won it 5 different times, but 3 times straight. She worked for our local legal aid for many years. I know him and his entire family. His dad's a pastor. I knew his grandfather, And here's what I'm happy about. I don't know what the jingle jangle was. Thank you, Tracy, for becoming a member. Yay. Yay. So I'm not sure about what you mean legit. This isn't something somebody else is promising. I'm not giving nobody no money. Just he doesn't normally drive because of everything that's going on with truck drivers and everything. And he doesn't have a driver. So he's going to drive. I'll be posting videos along the way, interviews, like I just told him on the phone. When I got off before, just double checking what we needed and stuff that was going on. I will be, my main goal is to make sure that the people who work in all these truck stops and that work in the convenience stores along the highways leading out from Tennessee to either towards Utah way or towards New York way, those 2 ways especially, to make sure that one, hard to get stitches because of a fish. Oh God, Cherokee. Because one, if there is trafficking involved, whether it's familial or organized in some fashion, those are the directions and the main highways and branches that are used. So let's get Summer's face out. Who better than, because if somebody's going to stop somewhere, they're not going to drive 15 or 20 miles off of the interstate or the highway to go to a gas station. They're going to go to one that's right off the highway and then get right back on, because you're not going to know where you're at everywhere you stop. So this is the idea, to just smash everyone I can all along all these highways, coming and going, and make sure we hit rest areas as well. Post Summer's flyers, hand them out, make sure I get them in truck drivers' hands. Truck drivers' hands, and they can make the dispatchers also be aware. Most of them now, Qualcomm is the older system, but I thought about it, Scuba, but I don't think I could do the CDLs. Lots of Scotch tape. Oh, good idea. See, I didn't even think of that. Because I'm having to do this on the fly, and I'm getting as much together as I can, as fast as I can, But who better to get in the know of a missing child than the people that work at the truck stops and at the Hardee's and the McDonald's right off the highway? I'm talking about, I'm going to put them up there too. Why not put them in McDonald's? And yeah, Nashville, absolutely. Absolutely. And Tennessee, we have 3 different places that he already has scheduled in the Nashville, and we got one in Nashville, one in Knoxville, one in Kingsport. I know we have those 3. To the back of trucks. Oh, good idea. If they'll let me, I'll do it. But what better place to get them than the hands of the truck drivers that are crisscrossing the U.S.? Who is more likely to see children, women, men, whoever, who is more likely to see victims of human trafficking? Truck drivers. The people at the truck stops, at the In-N-Out, the little convenience store, at the drive-through restaurants, off of major highways. It's about major highways. And I'm in an 18-wheeler. So anywhere that a truck can go, they can go. I read up on this. A lot of human trafficking, they're using the containers, like the shipping containers, which are what trucks hook to and pull up and down the highway. Those kind of containers, the whole back of the truck. It's what. So Benny Joe, is it a good idea? Being that he's the owner and the driver, if we decide to be late, we're allowed to be late. That's what I was told. But if we need to take extra, we can take extra. It's possibly he can use it as a tax write-off. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, why not? And I'm asking anybody that can help. I still have some groceries to buy, and a little pocket money would be good, just in case. I don't know. Nobody's talking about the billboards, but I'm going to try to find out while I'm there. I know we're going to be, one of the stops we have to make is less than 15 miles from Lamar's office. That's right over there near where the vigil was held. In Kingsport, the Kingsport office. I just think, listen, if anybody thinks it's lame, let it be lame. But I guarantee you, Then I got 200 and some flyers right now, and I guarantee y'all at least 200 people that didn't know about Summer and that had never seen a flyer or seen her face are going to see them. Page protectors. I haven't put any out, but I have some. I can always do that. Absolutely. Good idea. That's something else for me to be up all night and all day doing, but I'll do that. I just think I don't have to raise a lot of money to be able to go and do it. You know, as high as gas is right now, to be able to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states, guaranteed 6 states that at least 2 stops on each side, one going up and one going down, or one going east and one going west, however you will say it. But at least 2 stops each direction in 6 states over the next 7 days to contact as many people as I can and get information out about Summer. Again, Tracy, I'm leaving tomorrow, Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll be back the following Sunday in the wee hours of the morning, if everything is on schedule. So basically I've got to get like what I've got left to get is like sandwich meats, and I've got a list. Sandwich meats and stuff like that. And some other stuff that's easy to fix and eat along the road. I'm only taking 1 bowl. I have reusable plastic silverware. I got that, Cherokee Girl, and I got a pack of those. I know at least 1 pack that's got like 10 in it of the protectors. Just little stuff like that that's easy. Good idea, Smiley. I would have never thought of that. Hanging them inside the bathroom door. Freaking amazing. The big bathroom door and the individual stalls. Awesome. And I can get him to do it in the men's room for me. That works. Great idea. Awesome idea. You're good eating, baby. Just share our story out that we're going to be going and come up and say hey and get a flyer. Because the more people that I can get her face in front of, especially near these highways where the traffic, where we know, where police have told us that they're highly trafficked. If we can get her face bombarded in these areas, what have I got to lose? This is how I'm looking at it. What do I have to lose by doing this? I'm not scheduled to work, so I'm not going to lose any time off my job. Okay? I'm not really having to put out, a lot of money and stuff, even with what I bought at the store. I'd buy groceries and have to eat that week. I may have to spend more for it, because I got to get it, whatever. But what is Summer lost by me doing this? Is my question. And what's our possible benefit? We can get information out there about her and somebody that works as a truck driver or as a delivery driver or someone that's even moved across country and didn't know about it, that doesn't watch YouTube, somebody that doesn't have social media. There's people out there, trust to believe. We might just get Summer's face in front of them and make a difference. At the very least, we can definitely draw attention to missing children, period. And if I could get the literature to go with it, to trafficking victims and to what to look out for is the big thing, you know? I wasn't going to go. Wow, Dolores. I wasn't going to go until, because I'm like, you know, it's frivolous. I just don't feel like leaving the house like that. I'm depressed. Until I said, wait a minute. Can I do something positive? What can I do positive? How can I turn this into a positive experience? Can I do something to help somebody? The answer is yes. I can still be online and do research. I can still make live streams and put out videos. And I can hit almost every single major state surrounding the Tennessee area, and to which people would have to go through if they were moving summer out. That's my thoughts. Okay, I'm going to play this video and grab me something to drink and a bite to eat. I've already watched this video. When I say a bite, it's a 2.5 minute video. So you know I ain't grabbing nothing that ain't already made. Any ideas of something I can add to or do with? Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Betty Joe, if you email me, I'll provide you all that info. Oh, that would be awesome, Truth Seeking Granny. Awesome. And, you know, if people want, we can also give updates as to the areas that we stop, because he is delivering food product, as to the areas where we stop, what shortages and price hikes are being experienced in each area. It's up to you guys. Okay, enough about the trip. Anybody that would like to donate to help, we greatly appreciated. On with the show, as they say. I'm going to play this video, and I got a couple other little clips. One video's, I don't know what the creator meant by it, but we're going to watch this video because I know what I got from it. We're not even going to watch it with sound when I come back. I'm going to narrate, and I want y'all's thoughts on it. So stay with me. We got a lot to talk about. A lot.
Sloppy. You've gotten sloppy. Ronnie, you've been crooked for so long. You've gotten sloppy. In the Carly Trent case, why in this picture are you sitting with the suspected kidnapper in court? A man who had no idea why he was being charged for kidnapping. Ronnie, why were you whispering to this man in court? And why was Carly found on your property and your own brother was one of the ones who found her? Where has this $11 million Hawkins County received for COVID relief money gone? Other counties have allocated all of their relief money to the families of their counties who need help. This is just one example. The last we heard in March was you had taken the decision about how to spend the money away from a committee of citizens that were supposed to decide, and then you gave it to some corporation to make the decision. Hawkins County has an enormous drug addiction problem. What about using that money for addiction treatment? It was supposed to be utilized quickly. Where the hell is the money? The $11 million, Ronnie. We see you, Hawkins County. Your people are so poor. Where's the money for them? And now the reward money for summer is gone. What is going on? We all need to be very vocal on social media about this, especially when it comes to summer's reward money. And let's not forget to keep our prayers going for Summer to get justice and to be found. Locals in Hawkins County, I really want to hear your perspective on all this. Just leave it in the comments below. Thank you, guys. Already know. The Tennessee Comptroller already know that I want to get out there, and you may already know. The Tennessee Comptroller last year or 2020 did an investigation on the treasurer of Churchill Rescue Squad. Here is what she did with $47,000. She made her car payments to the tune of $21,000. She made enough mortgage payments for $12,000. She had vacation expenditures, hotel costs, lodging of almost $4,000, phone and internet, iTunes cards, gas, vacations, more vacation money. So I also found a charity recommendation type site that tells you, if it's a good charity that are honest and do what they're supposed to with the money they receive. Churchill Rescue Squad has a high advisory listed, and then it says this organization is ineligible for a rating due to having a high concern advisory. So it just continues on and on and on. The corruption, the money situation being, money going missing, being spent on, crooked people. And if these guys are not under investigation by FBI, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, has there ever been a more shady, crooked place than Hawkins County, Tennessee? I think not. And I would appreciate it if you share this video. I want very much for everyone to know about Churchill Rescue Squad. Thanks, guys.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called Audible. Okay, so I'm going to show you right here. I have a check from Audible, 1,000.
You don't care to just state your name?
I'm Detective Oscar Jensen. I've been with the Sheriff's Office about 5 years now. I started out as a reserve. It's honestly, the way the pay is going, it's to the point where I'm actually looking for other jobs. And I'm not the only one. There's multiple people on my shift that is considering the same thing. I love working for the county I live in. It's to the point where I'm fixing to have to go to a different county just to pay my bills. I'm living from check to check. You said earlier 2 to 3 year officer. I'm 4 years. I'm bringing 804. I'm fixing to cut my medical insurance just so I can keep my bills paid. I'm rotating bills just so I can keep up.
You're about to cut your health insurance, so they can pay you. So do you, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask a personal question. Do you have?
I'm going to play this and some other stuff. This is Hawkins County meetings. You see Ronnie Lawson's in there. You may see a couple other familiar faces from the Board of Commissioners, aldermen, and such. I think it's important because where's the money? This man just said he's going to give up his health insurance so he can continue to work for the town he lives in. Do you know how many officers are leaving Hawkins County and going to work for Rogersville City or Sullivan County? Why? Why is there so many vacancies? Why, if they've got all these vacancies for jailers and for sheriff's officers, then why can't they pay them more? You got less than you're supposed to have. Pick and choose. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Dolores. Now, I was getting to that too. Look at the building they're in. Look at all the new buildings and all the upgrades to all their offices. How they have the new and most extravagant furniture, but they got no people. They got no money. They broke. If you broke, how can you make a new building? Hey, Sergeant King. All right.
Have a plan for if you get sick? Because you're kind of young right now.
I don't. And I've been having health problems that was related to the job and stuff too. So, but that's something I'm gonna have to go back on.
So you're literally going to cut your health insurance so you can pay your bills.
Yes. I'm actually moved back in with my parents. Just still trying to make it leave. I'm still struggling with it.
I want to tell you, as your commissioner, I appreciate the work you do because I know that being in that jail, and I was told that there was a pretty major incident the other night that you guys have to deal with. I don't know if you're part of that.
I was.
For $804 a month, I don't want to go fight convicts. Or $800.
On the money you're asking about, I'm confused Civis was in control of the funds. Like, as far as they have them, they won't release them but to the proper people. But, yeah, right, Muffin Top, let's be honest. It's his town. It's his family's town. And if they don't deal with him and kowtow to him, then they don't get nowhere in that town. It's kind of like the old Wild West, in my opinion, you know, Marshall Dillon type situation. But anyway, Civis Bank had the account. Yep, Boss Hog, exactly. Dukes of Hazzard, full effect. The Civis Bank had the account itself. The account holder, though, was the board of directors. No, Tracy, I hadn't heard it say that, and I did slow it down. I didn't understand what people were talking about. I didn't catch that. The board of directors for Churchill Rescue Squad is who actually had control of the fund after the 6 month extension. They did a vote. Apparently statements were made. Questions. What y'all don't understand is that email that was read, that was showed on Shay's page, that email, I don't think that email was supposed to be for public consumption. That was a private email. I think that was Tim Coop's private messenger, and he answered him questions. He probably got in trouble for telling that. That's why he was big mad in the thing where he came out and made the announcement about it being handed over to the court to make a decision. You notice, by the way, there's several things missing from that. And I know Mystery Maven said that that's common and blah, blah, blah. But they didn't state which court you're sending it to. When it was extended for 6 months, it was originally supposed to expire at 6 months. When the reward was extended, at that time, it was put under the control of the board of directors. I guess so, Muffin Top. See what happened? Right, why couldn't he tell? What? Oh, don't worry, I got something about that lined up. We're going to listen to this man talk for a minute, and the next thing we're going to hear is where Churchill Rescue Squad rehired an attorney. Gene, they had said that they were going to give it to a different place. And a whole big hullabaloo came about. And people complained and called the Attorney General. Which message, Katie? The text that preceded him coming out? I can do that. Not a problem. Okay. I'm going to let this gentleman finish talking. While he's talking, I'll pull all that up.
Paycheck rather, because I know you get paid once a month, but even still, for $1,600 a month, I don't feel quite confident. So you're more of a man than I am. I appreciate you.
Took on training. everything. I've trained a lot of COs up there now. Actually, the other one's fixing to talk. I trained him. So it's to the point where I'm gonna have to give it up. I hate to, because they're my family. They treat me all like family. That's the main reason why I stayed as long as I have. Does anybody have any questions for me or anything?
I'm sorry, I missed your name.
Austin, I guess.
Austin McGinnis?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Deputy McGinnis is also our seasoned officer on the floor, and as you heard, that he's only got 5 years of experience.
So he's your most veteran officer as well.
With our rank, so yes. So am I right on that, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've actually seen a lot of the sergeants and corporals get promoted into the position.
Thank you, Officer Pence, we appreciate you.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and
James Brooksy. Here. Buck Tickman. Here. Michael Walker.
Here.
Michael Bell. Dennis Hill.
Here, everyone stand please for the invocation. Thank you.
Father, thank you, Lord, for this privilege we have to stand before you tonight. We just thank you for each one that's here, each visitor. We ask you to bless this meeting in Jesus' name. Amen.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
would like to welcome each and every one. Anybody had changed, look at the minutes of last month's meeting, if so, need a motion to approve. So a motion, we have a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Anyone here that's not on the agenda like to address the board?
Mr. Mayor, we need to approve the minutes from the special call meeting for consent packet. We need to approve that.
Yes, sir, we do. You make a motion to approve?
I believe we do.
A motion, have a second? Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thanks, Steve. Any committee reports? Okay, I'm gonna kind of jump around a little bit. For y'all that don't know, Miss Jackie may not know him, but, we got Chris Range is our former city attorney, and he's, willing to come back to work for the city. And, I think most people here know Chris. Chris is our city attorney for, how long? How about 25 years? Ooh, that's a long time. But,
Started when you were 12, didn't you?
yeah. So, we're very fortunate to get him back. He moved away from here and he's moved back, in the area, and I called him, he kind of mentioned it to me, and I called him the next day, and he said he would do that.
Do I get a cut out of his pay then?
Yeah.
A referral fee?
Do we have a motion to hire,
I move we hire Chris Range.
all right, we have a motion, we have a second, discussion, anybody? What we need in this motion too is we need to ratify, the previous month, because he signed our state contract with the claim and stuff. I mean, where we cut out here and everything, because we didn't have city attorney. So can that be included in your motion?
So move.
So move. Who's second? Second. You do that? Yes. Okay. Yeah, thanks for doing that first. Anybody have any discussion? Call roll, please.
Kathy Grisham.
Yes.
Keith Dixon.
Yes.
James Brooksy.
Yes.
Buck Tickman.
Yes.
Michael Walker.
Yes.
Dennis Hill.
Okay, Chris, you can settle for next week.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back and working with us. Another thing I have is I was given this, I got a call last week about the park down there, and there's been a change order because things that's held this company back, VRC, and this change order, they insurance coverage, ductile on and fitting, and fuel. So we need a motion to approve this change, that it will increase to $19,348.
We'll make that motion. I spoke with him. It's pretty.
Well, we had our engineer group.
It's not able to be voted, basically.
Well, our engineer group looked at it and they supported it 100%, so it was no fault of theirs. Well, I got him back, I guess it was real.
Yeah, it's a lot of, what he said from the railroad and then just the inevitable costs and the increases in all of those things, materials, fuel and all that stuff. So I'm getting around it.
So we have a motion, we have a second? Okay. Any discussion? I'm really surprised with more than that, so.
We didn't get it done.
Yeah.
Do they give you a time frame now when it will be done?
I didn't get it done.
I know the clock's ticking.
I went, that's the reason I think, we thought that way the next month on this, but I thought, no, we need to move on and get this thing, like Keith said, off the ticket.
Can we get them to expedite
I think
something?
you guys are gonna get with the Lane Group,
I'll talk with them.
you know, these 2 years on the committee, get the Lane Group and see if they can get us a date on that, but the boards, I think they're currently doing them. The only board they didn't do was the power, and I just want to mention to you guys, we had talked to Houston Electric about maybe piggybacking off of something out of the Houston bill for that part. So y'all need to have a conversation with the Lane Group, because they didn't recommend board for the power. So could you maybe get with them next time?
They've already got it on that side anyway.
They do.
They're not really
That's true. We got a motion and a second, correct?
Yeah.
Any more discussion? Kyle Rutherford?
Cat Christian? Yes. Keith Gibson?
Yes.
James Shrewsbury?
Yes.
Bud Tipton?
Yeah.
Michael Walker?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do I have to sign this?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, now we got, recorder's report. Cash on hand investment report is of June 17, 2022. General fund, $7,051,807.99. Sewer fund, $1,922,702.93. Swing pool fund, $72,194.55. Depreciation fund, $1,303,564.99. Total checking account, Civis Bank, General fund, $112,935.55. Sewer fund, $3,796.46. Total savings account, U.S. Bank, General Contingency Fund, $1,382,621.66. General Savings Fund, $44,612.80. Restricted Reserve number 1, $23,218.14. Hardship Fund, $15,329.64. Drug Fund, $1,805. 137995-1, Local Government Investment Fund, $706.70. 137995-10, Local Government Investment Fund, $259.88. Total checking and savings account, $11,863,433.93. Any questions? I missed one thing here on this. We've got a guy that we hired part-time, and we want to keep him part-time for another month. We started him out, he got CDL, he's driving a garbage truck, and we started him out at $12.50. And I talked to Jason, we need to move him to $14 an hour and keep him part-time and let him work a few more months. So do we have a motion to do that?
Is that keeping him part-time, is that just to see what his job
Yes, ma'am.
ethics are?
Yes. And I even asked Jason, bring on full-time, he said, no matter, let's wait another month. So we need a motion. You're not gonna get a CDL driver to stay with us for $12 an hour. So we need a motion to move him to 14. We have a motion, have a second? Any discussion?
Who is the man is?
Gary Price. He parked his truck, he's gonna sell it. I don't know him, because the fuel cost is so high, and he decided to come work without our garbage truck. But he's doing a very good job over that thing. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Cat Christian? Yes. Keith Gibson?
Yes.
James Shrewsbury?
Yes.
Bud Tipton?
Yes.
Michael Walker?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Aye. Next, we have ordinance 22-505. You wanna read that, Rick?
An ordinance to amend the municipal zoning ordinance of Churchill, Tennessee for the purpose of amending Chapter 4, Section 11-403, definitions funeral home. Whereas Section 13-7-201 through 13-7211 of the Tennessee Code Annotated provides the city of Churchill, Tennessee with the powers and authority to enact local and municipal zoning codes. And whereas said sections provide a process for the amendment of local and municipal zoning codes. And whereas the Churchill, Tennessee Board of Mayor and Aldermen feel it is in the best interest and to the best general welfare of the citizens of Churchill, Tennessee, to amend the local municipal zoning codes. Now therefore, be it ordained by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the city of Churchill, Tennessee, that Chapter 4, Section 11-403 definitions be amended as follows and renumbered as follows. Amend Chapter 4, Section 11-403 definitions, 26, add funeral home, also referred to as a funeral parlor. This is a structure or structures erected to provide services for human remains, including embalming and preparation for burial, facilities for cremation, and storage of funeral-related supplies, such as but not limited to caskets and urns. Now therefore be further ordained by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Churchill, Tennessee, that this ordinance shall be effective from and after its passage, the public welfare requiring it.
What's the pleasure on ordinance 22-505? We've been voting first reading
Move for
on.
adoption.
And second, any discussion?
That's what we discussed about this.
Yeah. Yeah, we found out this thing isn't allowed. Call roll vote.
Kathy Bishop,
Yes.
Keith Gibson,
Yes.
James Grimson,
Yes.
Doug Tipton,
Yes.
Mike Walden,
Yes.
Lee Tillman.
Next, we have second reading of ordinance number 22-504. Budget for fiscal year 2022, 2023. You want to do that here? Well, it's our second reading of our budget. We've done had one, correct? Like I said, second reading of ordinance number 22-504, budget for fiscal year 2022, 2023. So, it's our budget, where we did our workshop, and we done read all that. So, do we have a motion to second time reading on the budget?
I'll make a motion.
So, motion, we have a second? Discussion? Please?
Kathy Bishop,
Yes.
Keith Gibson, James Grimson,
Yes.
Doug Tipton,
Yes.
Mike Walden,
Yes.
Lee Tillman.
Next, we got some good news, is the approval, we got a bid in for a garbage truck. And, it's in your packet. Is the bid not in your bid?
It should be divided.
Huh?
It was in the bid.
It's not anymore. You'll read it.
I'll be happy to. Whereas the City of Churchill has been awarded funds under the Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Fund, SLFRF, of the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA. And whereas the Mayor and Board of Aldermen of the City of Churchill advertised for bids for the purchase of a garbage truck. And in response to the said advertisement, one bid was submitted to the City of Churchill. Whereas during the opening of the bid on June 17, 2022, RDK Assets, Inc. of Tampa, Florida, provided a bid amount of $189,900. And whereas provided an on-site inspection of the garbage truck and the required award documents, which include but are not limited to SAM registration and debarment documents are supplied at that time, the bid will be awarded to RDK Assets, Inc. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Churchill hereby tentatively select RDK Assets, Inc. of Tampa, Florida, to supply the garbage truck using the city's American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds.
So they were awarded the truck, and, well, get back up. They was a bid submitted, but it was under the criteria of what the city wanted, on the truck. The only thing different about this resolution 22-570 is they will haul the truck to us. It will cost the city about $3,492, and we suggest that be done. They offered to drive it, but they will haul it for a little bit more, and we done had it that way. And we also can use the ARPA money to pay for that also. So we need a motion to award them this truck, under resolution 22-570.
I think the common language is that there are documents that have to be provided by RDK, Inc. And this motion would be conditionally subject to the sufficiency of those documents.
So that's why the wording tentatively in that.
Yes,
ordinance.
that is.
That's my questions. As long as they provide us those documents, then we can adopt and move forward.
Yes.
And we need this real bad, and like I told the board in our workshop, in the year, we want to purchase another one.
Shoot, at this place, we already just get
So this is the thing, we look at, they don't have to do that, Probably better than nice what he suggested, you know, we do one now, and then when we get the other 900,000 in the year, we do another.
And just pray it doesn't go up double.
This is a single action.
And it's the cubic feet we need for the landfill. We done our due diligence and monitored this thing. We had a group come in and, told us how many cubic feet we were hauling per day over there. And we never did leave the town, because we don't haul that much cubic feet. So that's gonna be good for us. It's gonna cut our fuel down, gonna save our road, and, it's gonna be much easier to get in and out of the landfill also.
Mayor, if I can add one
Yes, sir.
additional point, and from Michael's, information as well. I understand the company is moving from a limited liability company to a corporation, changing its corporate structure, and that affects the documentation that it has to provide.
Okay, so just to be on the safe side, Vicki, make a note and get the documentations we need, and let Chris review them, and then we'll go from there. Oh, you agree?
That's right.
What about resolution 22-57? We have a motion?
I make a motion that we pass it.
We have a motion, we have a second? Discussion. I'm very excited that we have found this truck.
What's the time frame on getting this here, once we approve it?
Once we get the documents, pretty fast.
Yeah.
Is that what I thought? Any more discussion? Over.
Ted Christian,
Yes.
Keith Dixon,
Yes.
James Christie, Buck Tipton, Michael Walker,
Yes.
Dennis Hill.
Aye. Have we covered about everything? Oh, good. We had a good budget workshop, no tax increases. Feel like we've, took care of our employees, and we want to do that, so, and we look back to the taxpayers too, so I think.
Thanks, sir. First of all, thank you for coming and spending several hours with us the other day. So as of June 30th, we will be officially under our minimum staffing level. We won't have enough people to cover every shift with 2 dispatchers. Right now, all of my administration is working a shift, including myself. I went on a shift this morning. I have come up with a proposed pay scale that would put us where we should be right now, not giving anything additional, but we would need help with funding on that. If we're serious about fixing public safety, then on the dispatch side, I would ask before we get to the third draft or the final draft of the budget that we can meet and actually come up with a funding formula for the dispatch side of public safety.
I have a question.
So something in addition to what we currently have in here, tentatively, nothing's passed yet, but something.
Yeah, with the proposed pay scale that I've come up with just this year, we've made an additional about 112,000 on top of what we've already asked for. The pay scale is a 30-year pay scale that I've come up with. The one that we currently operate under, we top out at step 8, which I think is like the sheriff's office.
Correct.
But the current one that I've come up with is a 30-year pay scale with all your longevity built into it. So this year would be an additional 112,000 on top of what we've already requested. And then we would need to drastically look at a funding formula for dispatch. Every county around us that has basically the same demographics as us receives anywhere from about 450,000. I think Greene County went up to 700,000 in contributions just from their county on dispatching this year.
Director Campbell, right now, aside from your assistant director and I guess his title is chief dispatcher or head dispatcher, you've got other dispatchers that you hire. What's the average service time for those, aside from those 2 that's been there for a long time?
2 years or less.
2 years or less.
We actually we spoke to a lady yesterday to call her in for an interview, and her exact words is, "I would love to work for Hawkins County 911. I'll quit my job today until we got to what the starting pay is." And then she said, "I'll call you back," and we've not heard from her.
So your assistant director has been there for how many years?
She'll be there 30 years this year.
And the other, I can't remember his title, how long's he been there?
There's Charles Johnson, he's our operations manager. He'll be 27 years, I
They're
think,
both
this year.
retirement age.
Yes.
So what happens if both of those say, I'm done, I'm retiring? Where does that put 911 at that point?
Puts us at everybody working there with 2 years or less experience. All of my supervisors, except for one, has 2 years or less, will have 2 years or less experience.
Just as a frame of reference to the committee, I was given one other statistic the other day that I thought was pretty sobering. In in the entire county, you have county officers, obviously, then you have municipal officers for Churchill, Robertsville, and Mount Carmel. Out of everybody that works in Hawkins County that's not part of the county sheriff's department, that are police officers, only 5 of them, and all of those started outside of Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. Only 5 of them. So what happens is, and I understand why, because we hire awesome people and we train them well. We get people hired, trained, and after their 2 years is up, they roll off to Robertsville City or Mount Carmel to make, what's the starting pay there?
Well, we lost, one of our officers, and he's only making $3 per hour, so it's going up to about 18.50 at $19.
And I will say, I don't know that we can realistically compete with that. I don't know that we can compete realistically with Robertsville, Mount Carmel, and all those. You just heard that the reason why a lot of these officers stay is because they love the leadership. And I know through study that if you love your job, you're willing to take a little bit less pay because of the work that you do. But we could certainly alleviate some of those problems, and that's just my 2 cents.
I'm 1 of 5.
Quick question for you. What do bad breath and your poop have in common? And did you know that it's related to weight loss? Researchers estimate that over 80 million Americans suffer from chronic halitosis, or bad breath. At least 99% of everyone else has dragon breath in the morning. Each year, Americans spend over $10 billion on oral hygiene products like gums, mouthwashes, and toothpaste to combat chronic bad breath. These products
sit up there and didn't say you're stalked and stuff, and then nobody ever had the picture of the car until now, and yet they're driving by your house 24/7 harassing you. You are one shady character, and I do believe you're suspect, and I can't wait till the day that you're behind the bars. This message is for Jody Sue. Jody Sue, you're always talking about people spreading lies and misinformation and messing up the case, while you, in fact, went and got a bait car, so you call it, the same car that's featured in the Summerwell's for sale barrel video, and then you say you're not fooling around and messing with the investigation. Shame on you, Jody Sue. You're doing that stuff just to play games, and that looks bad on you. You're buying a bait car just to sit up there and didn't say you're stalked and stuff, and then nobody ever had the picture of the car until now, and yet they're driving by your house 24/7 harassing you. You are one shady character, and I do believe you're suspect, and I can't wait till the day that you're behind the bars. This message is for Jody Sue. Jody Sue, you're always talking about people spreading lies and misinformation and messing up the case, while you, in fact, went and got a bait car, so you call it, the same car that's featured in the Summerwell's for sale barrel video, and then you say you're not fooling around and messing with the investigation. Shame on you, Jody Sue. You're doing that stuff just to play games.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. So I have the original text that you guys asked me to find between a viewer and the Churchill Rescue Squad. And yeah, I think so, Betty Joe. That's why that's why I'm choosing what I'm doing as far as the way I'm going out to try to help. Can't nobody say that nothing I'm doing is going to interfere. I'm handing out the flyers that I had copies made of, the ones that we were already handed out. They are pre-approved. I'm not bothering persons of interest or suspects. I'm not trespassing, but I am bringing awareness. So I think that's positive. But anyway, this is the video that Katie Kitty and several people in the chat were asking me to get. It's now posted. Nope. Oklahoma, that's a negative on that message. I do not. But it's posted. And let's see. I don't know what I said was. Anyway, I found the video that I used in the live stream that I was talking about. So I'm getting ready to play that. It's where I originally got the information. This is why that people reported Summers Fund to the Attorney General's office, and why I think messages right as well, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I was going to be about it, Big Joe, you know. So there you go. But I just seen a lot of people asking me where I got the idea that Tim Coop was mad and why I think it was personal messages to him. So here's the video. I've shown it before. I'm going to show it to you again. Oh, he slammed the shit out that door. He slammed the shit out that door. That door had him big mad. To the point you like, what that door do to you, bruh? Why are you so mad? You was big mad. Yeah. All right, Miss Katie, you asked me, and several others in the chat asked. So here you go. This is the whatchamajigger. This is the original video that I believe had the text. So here we go. This is where I got the information that I said people might have thought. I'm not sure if it was. Might have thought it was Tim Coop that was answering the questions. I'm not sure if it tells or not. So here we go, guys.
those funds would then be donated to the Child Advocacy Center. The rescue squad said that those funds would then be donated to the Child Advocacy Center.
For almost 4 months. She was reported missing by her family June 15th. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation issued an Amber Alert the next day. Her father, Donald Wells, spoke with Ansley Daniel today. Ansley, what did he tell you?
Josh and Sarah, it's been a long time since we spoke with Don Wells, investigators, or frankly anyone regarding Summer Wells. But as time is ticking on this $40,000+ reward fund for her return, Wells says that he thinks it should stay open as long as Summer is missing. The Churchill Rescue Squad set up this fund in late June of this year, saying that at the time that it would remain active for 6 months. If no tips or leads resulted in the return or recovery of Summer Wells, the rescue squad said that those funds would then be donated to the Child Advocacy Center in Mosh.
So something's fishy here. It was going to go to the Child Advocacy Center in Masha. That's what everyone was told in the beginning. What changed between October 20th and till today for Summer Wells Reward Fund? I don't know why in the hell anybody would set it up where a reward fund expired within 6 months of the date the child went missing, or even a year. But let's listen to this one more time.
The rescue squad said that those funds would then be donated to the Child Advocacy Center in Mosh.
So on Squall Tit's channel, one of her subs, Aaron, emailed the Churchill Rescue Squad. And their response is they don't know where it's going to go. They still have to vote on it. Why the big change? Come on, people. We have to stand up and do something about this. Everything of this is absolutely wrong and disturbing. That a missing child reward fund can be canceled out and the money distributed wherever the hell the board wants it. There has to be something we can do. Let's get on the phone and call the state's attorney of Tennessee. Because to me, something's fishy here.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how, but I can't do it for you. People are saving real money doing this, $160 million in the last year.
How's that?
That'll work.
That's better.
Here.
How's that?
That'll work.
That's better. There we go. Thank you. See, I knew I was going to need help with this. Okay, so Erin reaches out to Churchill Rescue Squad. Just for those who are late, I will kind of scroll up to show you. That is Churchill Rescue Squad. She says, "Hello, I'm having a heck of a time trying to find out where to donate towards Summer Wells Reward Fund. I'd love to speak with someone over the phone. Is that possible?"
The 2 branches that are open are Civis Bank in Rogersville and Sneedville. The reward money will be in there until June 15th and then donated if leads or tips do not come in that leads to her being found or recovered.
Is there a possibility of an extension? The anniversary might prompt some movement on her case. The behavior panel would like to make a short in honor of this 1-year anniversary, and they want to provide links so people can donate.
That was determined to be the end date for the reward fund by the board of directors. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Do you have any suggestions for me? So the money that's in there now is going to be donated where? Maybe we can add on to that. The behavior panel has millions of views episode. This is a real opportunity to raise funds. Each episode, she meant to say. The behavior panel has millions of views each episode.
We understand your concerns and respect them. Our board of directors had extended it once already and has decided not to extend it again. We understand that they received the views that you state, and hopefully doing an anniversary episode will lead to leads that will assist in finding summer whales.
I appreciate you taking this time with me. I'd like to be able to give an informed report back to them. Can you tell me where the funds are going to be donated after 6/15? That's my last question. I just read an article that says it will go into review again after 6/15/22. Is that right? Is there somewhere to donate to support search efforts? Thanks for bearing with me. I really don't know who else would better know than you. Sorry, my last question wasn't my last question. We're trying to find a place to send money. Who knew it'd be so hard?
Our board of directors has reviewed it already and has decided not to extend it again past 6/15/2022. Our agency is 100% volunteer and accepts donations if that is what you're looking for to donate money. The decision on which Child Advocacy Center has not been made yet, but should be shortly by our board of directors.
Can you read that last sentence again?
I most definitely will. The decision on which Child Advocacy Center has not been made yet, but should be shortly by our board of directors.
Thank you for filling me in. Good on you for volunteering. That's so honorable. Please let me know which Child Advocacy Center once the decision is made, will you? Thank you again.
If you would like our bank's electronic bank transfer numbers, we would be more than happy to get them for you.
That would be great. Thank you. Can you just give me just a moment and I will pull up the rest of that. It's not much longer. It's almost at the end. It's only got like one more paragraph, I believe. And then there is a link to show.
Okay.
A little bit confused on the link and everything. But maybe that's why I'm here, so we can research this together. Because I don't know everything, and I'm just bringing to you what I do know. Considering the anniversary and the reward money could actually push some movement in Summer's case, extending the fund for at least a month seems wiser. Ending on the exact date that she went missing seems a bit insensitive. I'd hate for it to be dispensed prematurely. I know your hands are tied, but maybe you could present the thought.
As stated above, we respect your thoughts and wishes, and our decision as an agency has been made. Once again, thank you for reaching out, and we hope that we have been able to assist where we can. Thank you.
together, people. We can make a difference. If you're not happy with what's going on with Reward Fund, make a call. Fill out
There have been some questions raised in regards to distributing the reward fund. We have been advised to and will be paying the reward fund money to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter. Upon advice of counsel, that is all I can say at this time.
What court is that?
This is the statement that I'm making. At this time, it will be turned over to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter.
What's the amount of the money at this point?
At this point, I don't have the most accurate, up-to-date account. The money is still in the account at this time, and that's all I have. Thank you.
But I'm just confused here, Tim. What court are we talking about? Is there a legal matter here?
At this point, that's all I can say.
Okay, I'm gonna quit playing now. It's that stop and that look back and then that slam. They all lucky the door is still there. Cause it's that look, watch. Stop, look back, slam. Look back, slam. Yes, yes, and yes. And look, from the beginning here.
There have been some questions raised in regards to distributing the reward fund. We have been advised to and will be paying the reward fund money to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter. Upon advice of counsel, that is all I can say at this time.
What court is that?
This is the statement that I'm making. At this time, it will be turned over to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter.
What's the amount of the money at this point?
Look, he won't look up and make eye contact. He ain't got nothing to say but what he's got on that paper. He is not making this statement because he want to be out here saying this and talking. He just like, hell no. Nah. Not today. But the stop, that answer, like he didn't have to answer, like he was above answering when he was at the door, the look back, bobble, and slam. Classic. Classic. Would it shock you guys? Yeah, I do think he was the patsy. And he's figured it out. So, you might have seen this somewhere else, because it's a Thunder Sky video that I'm going to show y'all that just came out. And you probably looked at it, and you might have thought, what the fuck? What does this have to do with summer? But I'm going to show it to y'all. I don't even got to show y'all for like 6 seconds. I'll play it again, Katie, the whole thing. I'm going to show you a video after I replay this again. And I want to see if anybody can tell me what is significant in the video that I'm going to show after this one. This one's for fun. Because y'all, he big mad. And it's just fun. It's fun to see a grown-ass man get big mad. Okay, get your drink, Betty Joe, because I was going to say I need to go grab me a coffee. Oh, I'm going to be up all night getting ready and packing. Anybody that can, please donate. I didn't mean to say I just need $32. What I was trying to say is I just need a little bit of money. I don't need a lot. But I don't want to be on the road with less than like $50. Because to go to the grocery store, bought groceries, got about around $35 worth of groceries left to buy. And then I just need a little pocket money. So, drinking game for the door slam. Ow! I don't got no drinks. Can I drink coffee? Coffee and energy shots. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Muffin Top, you can. Don't forget, go to the Amazon store. Click me some links. 81 links have been clicked since I debuted. And 2 items sold. So, you know, there's ways to help that you got not donate funds. So support the channel. Support. And click the thumbs up, you know, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the free things. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with different ways. You know, even if I get it set up, it doesn't, the money takes a month or two, you know what I mean? Thank you. I'll see True Crime. I'm sitting on my phone, so I didn't feel it vibrate. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe it doesn't show up until I do something to it. I'll see True Crime. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's just the point that you care matters. I said I don't care if it's 1 penny, you know. If I had had more time to plan, we could have done different type things, you know. But I'll look for one, Truth Seeking Granny, and put it on the store. If there's something that you guys know, yes, ma'am, Miss Sassy. Thank you, Jean. If there's something that you guys know that you're going to order from Amazon, shoot me an email and I'll add it to the store. You get me? That way, you're not spending anything you weren't going to already spend. And I am trying to find more ways for either very inexpensive, like a few pennies here and there, spending amounts to zero. That's what I'm trying to find for everybody. That way everybody participates, you know what I'm saying? And everybody feels equal participation, no matter what. Whoa, that's a lot. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna find you one cheaper than that. Goodness gracious, no. But 4+ stars, and we'll look for durability, versatility, you know, different things, and shipping and handling across, you know, not cheap. Sometimes you'll find 5 sellers selling the same brand name. I don't know that, Katie. I'm thinking it's probably once during each session. Like, gave her 24 hours or something, probably. No, but True Seeking Granny, I'm not talking about cheap. Like, sometimes I can find 5 sellers selling it, and they'll all be within $1 of each other price-wise. But then when you look at shipping and handling, if you have Prime, or, you know, you get it 2 weeks sooner, and if you're ordering $25 or more and you know it'd be $25 or more, it's free shipping and handling. And some of them, you got $12 shipping and handling. So you got to just check all that stuff. Make sure it's the same weight, brand name, because you might have somebody stick. All right, Miss Katie, thank you. You might have somebody stick the same box or the same label on something. And a lot of times you can cross-reference it by looking at weight, especially on pots and pans. If you know you're buying something that's like cast iron or iron skillet and it's weighing like what you would expect aluminum to weigh, that's probably the fake. And the one that's $20 more is probably the real one. And that's the difference in price. There's little different things like that for different stuff that I've learned to check to get the best deal. Just like I say, you've got to look at all the comments. Sometimes they'll lump comments on other stuff. Oh, you're welcome. I'm trying to email people back while that was playing. I think I've answered everybody at this point. If I didn't, let me know, somebody. I think I've got caught up on everybody's emails. But, where was I at? Oh, sorry. Oh, I was going to play this again for the fun. Okay, you just do that then. She's like, no, I don't want you. I don't went cross-reference. I don't found what I wanted. This is it. Please put that one on. Got you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Just for Miss Katie Kitty, we're going to do the Coop replay. Tammy, I don't do anything into the mic. The mic's actually 1.5 feet away from me. But thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tammy.
At this point, I don't have the most accurate, up-to-date account. There have been some questions raised in regards to distributing the reward fund. We have been advised to and will be paying the reward fund money to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter. Upon advice of counsel, that is all I can say at this time.
What court is that?
This is the statement that I'm making. At this time, it will be turned over to the court and ask them to determine the proper resolution of the matter.
What's the amount of the money at this point?
At this point, I don't have the most accurate, up-to-date account. The money is still in the account at this time, and that's all I have. Thank you.
But I'm just confused here, Tim. What court are we talking about? Is there a legal matter here?
At this point, that's all I can say.
He got boobies. He got boobies. Once when he turned sideways again. He's a good B cup. Hope Tammy don't get offended at me saying that about her brother.
At this point, that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Matter here?
At this point, that's all I can say.
Is there a legal matter here?
At this point, that's all I can say.
Is there a legal matter here?
At this point, that's all I can say. At this point, that's all I can say. Can say.
Alright, now I'm going to show y'all this next video. And y'all let me know if you catch anything. Why it would be important. And then I'll tell you what I seen. See if anybody else caught what I caught.
Call Sheriff if you recognize this truck. June 5, 2021 at 9:21 a.m. Christiana, Tennessee. Christiana, Tennessee. If you have seen this red pickup truck in the Christiana area, please notify the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Surveillance cameras took photos of this red Dodge Dakota extended cab with a black ladder rack and ladders. The driver of the truck is a suspect in the theft of property on Saturday evening, May 29, 2021 at Miller Road in Christiana. Surveillance photos show that the suspect may have checked out the area about 6:10 p.m. that evening and returned about 8:44 p.m. 4 chain link gates were stolen at that time. If you have information about the red Dodge Dakota extended cab pickup truck or the driver, please call Detective Kyle Norrid at 615-904-3043 and leave a message. The Sheriff's Office appreciates all the community residents who help identify suspects and solve cases. June 5, 2021 at 9:20. Call Sheriff if you recognize this truck. June 5, 2021 at 9:21 a.m. Christiana, Tennessee. Christiana, Tennessee. If you have seen this red pickup truck in the Christiana area, please notify the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Surveillance cameras took photos of this red Dodge Dakota extended cab with a black ladder rack and ladders. The driver of the truck is a suspect in the theft of property on Saturday evening, May 29. Twenty-9th, 2021 at Miller Road in Christiana. Surveillance photos show that the suspect may have checked out the area about 6:10 p.m. that evening and returned about 8:44 p.m. 4 chain link gates were stolen at that time. If you have information about the red Dodge Dakota extended cab pickup truck or the driver, please call Detective Kyle Norrid at 615-904-3043 and leave a message. The Sheriff's Office appreciates all the community residents who help identify suspects and solve cases.
Okay. I'm not saying it's the same truck. But this was about 10 days before Summer went missing. If someone wanted to make up a distraction, smoke and mirrors, wouldn't that be, if you seen that this vehicle, you change the description just a little bit, like if there's been muggings going on and you want to fake a mugging, you would go close to the details but not exact. Somebody could have saw that report and it put in their mind a vehicle to describe. I'm just saying. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. Right, y'all. Just saying. That's what, if you're making up a story, remember, there's a script to be followed. And everybody has to get on the same page with that script. They use the exact same verbiage. So they're going to have the exact same description. But where did the idea for it come from? In the script. Somebody had to write a script. So to write a script, they had to get an idea somewhere. Just saying. Some other interesting things going on in the area I'm going to show y'all before I get off here and take me a nap and get up and resume packing. Right. Exactly true, Seeking Granny. She said, I know I'm not following the script, but I know Grandma got off script. How many times have they messed up the flower planting part? Whether she's supposed to be inside, downstairs, outside the door, could get in, door was locked, door was unlocked, don't know if the door was locked. There's a bunch of back and forth inconsistencies. And that's even between reports from the news media, the police department, and YouTubers. Yeah, lying isn't in her metabolism. I know that's right. Okay, so let's look. Oh, and I do have a whole list of articles too about those monkeys. Actually, some of it's pretty freaking interesting, especially when you go back to the prior calls and prior reports, by the way, about the monkeys that Fred was talking about. Some of the stuff he's saying, I know this may sound stupid to some people, but I really think the craziest shit he's saying is the truth, and the most normal sounding shit's probably the bullshit. Just saying. Yes, the story is changing and evolving with time. Wow, Cassie, that's wild. That's wild. Woof. That's cray-cray. Okay, let's
Reaction from McMinn County parents. Shocked and saddened. That's the reaction from McMinn County parents after this woman was indicted on charges alleging that she had sexual contact with at least 9 high school boys. And investigators say there could be more victims out there. Today we heard from the mother of one of the alleged victims, and as Eric Benninghoff reports tonight, she is devastated.
A small community rocked by disturbing news. An Englewood woman indicted on numerous charges related to sexual encounters with high school students. Today, we heard from the mother of one of the victims. With just a water tower and a few shops, small-town Englewood isn't used to being at the center of big news.
But it's a shocking to hear about something like that going on. And it just enrages me.
McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy says all 9 confirmed victims were students at McMinn Central High School. Christy Teague says she has a child that goes there.
My heart just hurts for them because, I would be livid if it happened to my kids.
Today we spoke with one of the victims' mothers who told us Blair asked her son to come to her home for a vape pen, then had sex with him. She said, quote, "People focus mostly on the perpetrator. They don't realize how it devastates a family, how the families are at home and we don't know what to do next. I have no idea how to go forward with this." Yesterday, District Attorney Steve Crump said there are likely more victims out there.
In a case like this, it truly is about those who were victimized. It's not about a headline. It's not about a trial. It's about trying to make as much as possible our victims whole.
And the victim's mom, who wished to remain anonymous, echoed that feeling, saying, quote, "This isn't just about putting a perpetrator behind bars. This is about families healing."
Parents need to talk to their kids to speak up because it's not right. It's just really not right.
This afternoon, we visited the address for Melissa Blair from jail records and left a note. No one came to the door.
It's just hard to, describe it.
This is about families healing.
Parents need to talk to their kids.
Noon, we visited the address for Melissa Blair from jail records and left a note. No one came to the door.
It's just hard to, describe it.
A painful story at Englewood's doorstep that's far from over. In McMinn County, Eric Benninghoff, News Channel 9.
Thank you, Smiley. Thank you. I don't know if y'all have seen what's on the screen yet, But this came out. Oh, this goes all the way back to May 16th, 2017. So as far back as 2017, Hawkins County been having problems. Good night, y'all, and thank you. All the way back in 2017, the state was threatening to take over unless the budget deficit was fixed. You see, also, if there's a state takeover of the Hawkins County budget, on top of property tax increase, there would be the elimination of 100% of all contributions, affecting funding for all volunteer fire departments, both of the rescue squads, the Hawkins County EMS, Hawkins County Humane Society, and the Red Cross. Said that other non-mandated spending on the block would be veteran services, industrial recruitment, county's agriculture extension agency, senior centers, libraries of one accord, I don't know what that is, the CHIP Health Center, and many others. But those cuts would be enough to balance Hawkins County's budget. As of Monday, they still face a $1.6 million revenue deficit in the proposed 2017-18 budget, even after all non-mandated spending was cut. The state would also likely impose a property tax rate increase. A wheel tax increase? What? Wow. Said an out of order resolution. Let's see. So how did they balance the budget? $11 million, Muffin Top, plus the opioid settlement, that class action lawsuit. I think they got $36 million in that. Where's the money at? Yeah, where's the money? I mean, we already know the 2019 budget. I can't pull it up. Do y'all want to see that again real quick? I guess they didn't know the budget had to balance either, because it sure didn't in 2019. Oh, okay, guys. I hate to drop stuff and run, but I absolutely have to get ready to go. I want to share one other thing real quick before I go. So I got a lot to do. I'm going to lay down and try to get like a 3-hour nap. And then get up, get in the shower, get dressed, get to packing, and get out. I did tell dates. I'll be leaving tomorrow, which is Sunday. I don't know dates. Hold on. Let me look at my phone and pull up a calendar. Let's see. No, that's not calendar. Y'all can tell how often I use this, can't you? Hit camera. Okay, calendar. Hold up just a minute. I got states. I got a list. And I did give those out, but I'll do it again. Okay, so I'll be leaving, which is technically today, on June the 26th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll be back on July the 3rd, sometime after midnight. Blue Bella, we're showing a pattern. The 2019 budget's missing $3.4 million. I haven't pulled up 2018 yet, but I'll get there. And then we'll look at 2020. It's a pattern. Okay, and then I'll be back, I said, on the 3rd. So, and then states, I can just give states. I'm not going to give, yes, the whole idea is to get info about summer. I have some more flyers made up. I'm giving out flyers. We'll be on the main highways. I love your idea about putting them up in the bathrooms. I'm going to do that. Put a smiley face on it from Smiley. I think that's awesome. States that we already have pickups or drops scheduled in. Of course, North Carolina, Ohio, Georgia, Indiana, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Well, besides having a good time, we're going to make sure we get some info out about summer. That's the main thing. That's the main reason I'm going. I'm going to share flyers. I want to make sure that I talk to the people that work in truck stops. And I want to make sure I touch base with truck drivers, especially those that are up and down the East Coast and that, hit the Utah, Arizona, New Mexico areas. Believe it or not, that is separate groups. Thank you guys. If you see on the screen, you'll see several different dates involving monkeys in Rogersville. Just so you know, we got one December 23rd, 2010, then October 19th, 2020. Yeah, let's see. And Jay Leno even covered the story. just wanted to say, you know, it is a story that exists. I'll try to do a quick live tomorrow before I leave out. Peace, love, and light. See you all tomorrow night from the road, if nothing else. Thank you all. Thank you all. Smiley, thank you for your donation. Thank you all for any donations. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully, this trip, at the very least, we will get summer space in front of more people. We'll get information about human trafficking. I'm going to be broadcasting from the road just like I do here. I'm taking all the capabilities with. Peace, love, and light. See you all.